right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. I'm titling this video the top 5 best looking Jack Wolf knives slip joints in my collection. And just a little hint, this one might be part of that. So we'll see here. All right, so this, guys, right off the bat is the Jack Wolf Knives Venom Jack re-release. This is in blue marble carbon fiber and very cool. These are available on Friday the 16th at 2 p.m. Eastern time at Jack Wolf, not at Jack Wolf Knife, at all of the dealers. I will have a link to this knife on Jack Wolf Knives down below just so you can see the specs, and then I will have a link to the list of dealers that this will be available to, and very excited for this one because the original Venom Jack that we'll look at here in just a minute was an incredible looking knife. Now, we can't go anywhere until we talk about the artwork, and this will be Gonzo's artwork since it's a re-release. We have Venom Jack, Jack Wolf Knives across the bottom, and of course you have Jack with a Venom snake suit on there. How cool and futuristic is that? That is super, super cool. Awesome looking deal there for sure. And then you've got the sticker, which again is Jack the Wolf and a venomous snake there. Very, very cool artwork indeed. All right, we're going to move some of this off just simply because we always end up with focus issues if we don't. There's your cloth. Very, very cool. All right, so also don't forget, for $2.99 comes with everything you just saw, and of course the leather slip with the Jack Wolf logo on it. And again, these will be available at dealers Friday the 16th at 2 p.m. Now, guys, let's just do this. It's Blue Monday when I'm recording this. Look at this. How many times do we talk about we wish there was more color pop in some of these carbon fibers? And this is ProTech Composites, and this is the blue marbled carbon fiber. Now, one of the knives we're going to see here in just a minute also comes from ProTech Composites. But guys, the blue screws on this one, and then the black and the blue, that blue just pops in, especially on this side. Now, both sides look great, but look at that blue on this side. That is absolutely sick. Now, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get out the original Venom Jack from 2022. So, what are the differences? This is not really a review. This is a fun video with some comparisons and a top 5. So we're going to do the comparisons and show this knife and show the walk and talk and all that. And then we're going to do that top 5 I promised you in the title. So this one right here, I cannot remember the name, but this is I believe a camo carbon, maybe Damascus or something like that on this one. And you had that standard belt satin, and what you're going to see here is a hand satin. You had single flutes on both sides. This one you have double on the end cap and triple on the bolster. So, and this marble carbon fiber is gorgeous. Now, there's not really much different to this one. Now, we do have, let's open this one back up. We do have a much deeper sharpening notch there, a sharpening choil, if you will, to make sure you don't end up with a nasty little smile or anything in that plunge, and you will not on this one. Nail nicks in the same place. Again, the flutes are different. Other than that, this is pretty much the exact same knife as before. Now, this one has broken in really well and has some really snappy walk and talk. So how is the new one? Let's see. Yes, sir. Now, it's not quite as snappy yet. It will break in like that. I guarantee it's pretty dang close, though. I got to tell you, it's pretty dang close. You can see how snappy this guy is. Now, we are flush in all 3 of the stopped points. We do have a half stop, of course. What would I call this pull? Yeah, gosh, guys, it's got to be a 7. 6.5 to 7, I'm going to call it, okay? We're going to say 6.5 to 7. Now, I want you to look at this beautiful hand satin. That is ridiculous. Now, what Ben pointed out in a video he shared with us was back at the time when he did this guy, he was just starting to do a few of the fat carbons, and he still had micarta, but he didn't have different titanium finishes. He didn't really have different blade finishes. And so what you've got here, well, first of all, you've got the anodized hardware, which is awesome. And then you've got a hand set. Now, we do have the same finish on the bolsters on this one, but dang, this thing is absolutely stunning. Every picture I've taken, everybody has gone crazy. The contrast is just beautiful. Now, let's talk about something important to me. I'm learning more and more about all these patterns, and literally what this looks like and what this is patterned off of by Ben is a single-bladed trapper pattern. Now, some of these patterns, they're really about ergos, and that's exactly what this trapper pattern provides. It provides a locked-in grip, it gets fatter towards the back, and you get a really nice relaxed grip. You can see it's obviously the exact same as the original Venom, and I was thinking, what other trapper pattern style handles do I have? Well, this is a Bear & Son trapper, and you can see fans out towards the back, dips down at the bottom, same kind of thing. Now, this is a 2-blade trapper, but you can see very much you got that trapper thing going on. And then, really, I didn't ask Ben about this, but I consider the Cyborg Jack, and I think he said it was sort of, it's kind of different, but it also has that sort of trapper fattening out here, dipping down at the bottom. The Cyborg definitely has that, and you can see very much that for sure. Now, let's go over compare my regular comparisons real quick and the specs, and then we will go right to that top 5, guys. I promised it, and it is coming. Here is our Ontario Rat 1, which is going to be quite a bit bigger, and our Ontario Rat 2, which is, dirty. Nice, okay. Ontario Rat 2, which is just slightly bigger. Now, if I go over here, you will find out, by the way, these are going to be $300 when they drop at all the dealers. No codes or anything like that, $300, okay? 3.81 inches closed with a blade length of 3 inches. The cutting edge is 2.64. The blade stock is 0.12 or 3 millimeters. The weight is just 2.5 ounces. S90v, of course, with a Rockwell hardness of 60 to 61. And again, the artwork is by Jay Gonzo. Now, guys, don't forget, I almost forgot to mention this, there are 5 versions of this that are going to be available. And you know what's crazy is I'm about to tell you whether this is one of my top 5 most beautiful Jack Wolves. The funny thing is there are some real beautiful ones in this run as well. You've got the Venom looking one, the green and black with the toxic green camo carbon with the black wash. First time he's done a black wash on the hardware, on the bolsters, on the blade. That thing is ridiculous. Then you've got the rock pattern titanium with the purple anodized hardware. And then you've got the dark matter red. But I gotta tell you, the sleeper of this run, and one I'm tempted to go grab, is that exclusive, I believe, Blade HQ, and it's Blue Canyon Rich Light and hand satin, but it's got bronze colored hardware, and that thing is sick looking. So go take a look at those. I'll have a link down below, and that is what you're gonna see. All right, so let's, without further ado, let's see where this one fits. I'm just gonna lay the 5 out that I think fit in this category, and then we will sort of try to rank them, okay? So I'm a blue guy, so of course you're gonna have at least a couple of blues in here. So let's put the second one out. The Little Bro Jack in the Crystal Lake Kieranite has to be in that top 5, 100%. And then you gotta put a purple in here. This is the Laid Back Jack in the, I cannot remember the name of this purple, but purple kieranite, and then with the black hardware, which is just in black bolster and black blade. And of course, that one this is not in the ranking, but matches up so well with the gunslinger in the purple and black as well. It's just there, you know, as candy for you to see. And then, guys, I'm sorry, a lot of people don't think this, but this twill carbon on the K9 Jack and that blade and everything about this. Now, I was real close to putting the low drag out there with the 80s. Shoot, man, there were 5 different ones. I almost put my Feel Good out there with more blue. I almost put the, I really labored through this. The low drag with that 80s, but I had to put, my friend, the K9 out there. And then, guys, I'm telling you, this ProTech composite stuff, this is the white marbled carbon fiber from them. And I got to tell you, I am absolutely loving what they're doing because of the high contrast and the big amount of color you get. Now, this is white, so it's not really color. But what they did also on this one with the relief, the distressed finish on the bolsters and the blade and the hardware and the back spring, this one is absolutely a favorite of mine. So how do I rank these guys? Oh, I don't even know. Let's see. I think I gotta go. All right, we'll go bottom to top. Okay, so number 1, I'm sorry, guys, this guy has skyrocketed up the charts. This is number 1 for me. And it's the blue doing it. Of course it is. And then we're going to go 2. We're going to go with the purple and black. Gosh, this next one is tough. I'm going to go, I'm going to go with the Crystal Lake. And then I'm going to go with the little bro, the mini Cyborg, and then the K9. So there is my top 5 most beautiful Jack Wolf slip joints in my collection. What do you guys think? How would you rank them? What's in your collection? How would you rank those in your collection? But these are my top 5. And of course, I did this because I knew this guy, just because of this gorgeous color and the hand satin and the anodized hardware, had to be at the top for me. It really is. So there you go, guys. What do you think? Like, comment, let me know, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I am really happy to be able to share this with you. And guys, don't forget about the drop Friday, the 16th of August, 2024 at 2 p.m. Eastern time at all the dealers listed below for $300. There you go. Guys, have a great one, and thank you so much for your support and for watching the Knives Fast channel.